noticed the title of the video and you're thinking, why? Look, okay, first of all, this is a judgment-free zone. Second, I just decided to reintroduce myself to all of the newer people who have come in within the last, I don't know, months, weeks, maybe days. You know, because, I mean, why not? So, I am going to list at least 10 facts about myself. I might do a little bit more. It just depends if we can think of some. So, bear with me. But let's go ahead and dive into this. I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, sit back, relax. And let's just, again, reintroduce ourselves. So thumbs this up. Subscribe. Definitely follow me at other places. Everything is always linked down below. And let's get into it. So we're going to start off pretty simple, of course. Number 1, my name is Megan. Number 2, I am type 1 diabetic. Hence the username, of course, you guys see. Now, I don't remember exactly how I come up with it, but I'm with it, you know. But I was diagnosed August 26th of 2001. And like most stories, of course, there's an upside. I mean, obviously. So, if it weren't for my sister finding me early that morning, which I think we're talking 6:30, I don't remember anything. Okay, this is everything I was told. I would not be here today. Sitting here, of course, in front of this camera, Sunday, Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, making this content. I know. So, not only am I thankful that we shared a room at the time, but even more beyond thankful that she even heard me to begin with. You know? I mean, I have been through hell and back with it. She's been with me. She's been there with me during a lot of it. You know? So, definitely thankful. Because, I mean, there are plenty of times where I will think in my head, like, especially on the anniversary of, you know, when we get there, where, again, I will think in my head of stuff that, you know, I wouldn't have been able to see. I mean, first of all, I was a month and 2 days away from 11. I wouldn't have been able to see that, you know, and just enjoy the rest of my life. Obviously, wouldn't be sitting here right now in my 30s. Oh. I wouldn't have been able to meet my niece in 2019. There's just so much that goes on up here, you know. It's kind of a lot. Sometimes I hate it. I mean, obviously. But every now and again, I'll think of random stuff like that. On stuff that I wouldn't have been able to see, you know, if she hadn't. You know. Again, you know, I'm glad I am sitting here making this content for you guys, listing off random things I love, sharing a lot, of course, that I love, you know, and so on and so forth. I mean, she's going through a lot right now. About, I think, a week or 2 or something like that. I hate that I don't remember. I think it's been like a week or so. She found out that she has colon cancer. Now, if you follow me over you've seen the update that have given. So, but for everyone who doesn't have one, you didn't obviously, there is a positive update. Let me share real quick and then I promise we'll move on. She found out recently, I think Monday, that it is curable. So let's take a minute because I'm trying to hold back. Okay, are we good? Okay. But yeah, I am quite thankful. Again, like I said, she saved my life then, and I just wanted to hear some positive news as well as I know she did. You know, she stresses about a lot of things, which I mean, some of it I don't blame her, but I am just glad that there are some positive things that come from this and she can continue to live her life. So, alright, now if we don't move on, I will start to cry. So let's move on to number 3 finally. Okay, I'm sorry. So number 3, I started my ASMR journey in February of 2023. It's crazy to me how we're like months away from 3 years. Because, and I'm sure others feel like this, but it doesn't feel that way. You know, it will probably always feel that way. It will probably always feel like it was just yesterday or last week. You know? But I started watching years ago, you know, random soap cutting videos that would pop up on Facebook. Hell, I would even go to the search and start looking for some. That was just what I did, you know? And then obviously, you know, it started becoming more popular and on other platforms, you know, here as well as TikTok when that became a thing. And now it's pretty popular, you know? And granted, I don't remember the exact year that I started, but little did I know how much it was going to help with my mental health, you know? Because I remember sitting in my room watching one of those upcutting videos and just mesmerized, you know? Pretty much relaxed, you know? So I'm very happy that it became more of a thing. You know, people now pretty much know about it and watch it on the daily, you know, like I do. You know, I watch a lot of real person ASMR, like especially on here, you know. I mean, I watch other, you know, too, of course, but that's kind of mostly what I will watch right before bed. I mean, I am a night owl, period, so I am just thankful for ASMR for doing that, and I hope, you know, that you guys come in watching my videos wherever it might be, you know, wherever maybe you found me first. TikTok here, or here in TikTok, whatever, you know, and I can help you with yours, you know, or literally just relax in general, you know, because that's just all I want to do, you know. So, with the 3 years kind of somewhat coming up quick, it's already wild, we're in November, you know, I feel like these months have just like gone by. Anyone else feel that way? Like, this year is already almost over. Which I'm thankful for, you know, to be fair. You know, there's a lot that has gone on this year. So, I'm ready for it just to kick rocks. So, but I can't wait to see what we have the rest of the year brings, as well as when we walk into 2024. but it'd be cool, you know. So number 4, NSYNC is my emotional support band. Alright, now for those who are old enough to know, I don't need to point it out, but you can't really see everyone, just half of Joey's face. Okay, hold on. There, alright, now let's fix you a little. There you go. Alright, you're perfect. But of course, these 5 guys up here, well, yeah, what I just showed you. You know, again, we could probably be here all day with this, but of course we're gonna keep it a little short. But their music has gotten me through way more than I can even count. Being bullied in school, I will still never understand, but whatever. People are weird. Breakups, again with the mental health. You know, going through the whole diabetes thing. I mean, the list goes on. You know, so I am grateful for these guys up here. I've even been noticed by hold on. Yeah, three of the 5 guys. I had to literally think in my head. Lance on Instagram, some of the comments I would make on some of the posts. Chris over on Twitter, because I refuse to call it X. I'm sorry. And then more recently, like a year ago, yeah, which is kind of weird to say because it doesn't feel like it, but JC. So now that just leaves me Joey and Justin. So we'll see what happens. Now, I never got to see them live, unfortunately, but I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, like I know a lot of us are, for that moment where I can maybe finally say I have. I mean, that is my childhood, you know, since the beginning, basically. You know? So, again, like I said, I literally can't thank the guys enough for what they've gotten me through. Oh, as well as 2020. Especially. Number 5. I draw. Now, I wish I had grabbed something before I started this, and I thought about it, but I didn't feel like getting up in a way. But most of you guys should know by now. But in case you don't, it's mostly just cartoon things. I have been drawing now for 12 years, which is kind of weird to say because, again, it doesn't feel like it. I share a lot of it every now and again on here. So if you guys ever want, you know, to see it, definitely scroll through some videos. Hell, I even recently did, I think last week, a 1-hour video showing off my drawings. I still have to do a part 2 at some point. I don't know when I will, but it's a work in progress at the moment. I'm still thinking. Or you can definitely check it out on my Facebook art page. Again, everything's always linked down below, so definitely go support a girl. Okay, she can use it. You know, sometimes being an artist like that, you know, excuse me, it's a struggle, you know, because like I feel like some do get way more notice than I do. You know, like I said, I've been doing that for 12 years now, and granted, maybe they started before me or whatever, but it's a struggle, you know, especially how the algorithm is sometimes. It sucks. Even now doing this, sometimes it sucks. I mean, granted, again, I am thankful for anyone who comes in and views my videos. You know, I might not have as much subscribers as, you know, others might have been in their almost 3 years, you know, but I'm certain we'll get there at some point, you know. I'm not, you know, crush, I guess. It would just be awesome to be noticed. You know what I mean? I'm sure others can probably agree, but so definitely go check it out over there. Number 6, I love sports. I will definitely be one of those people who yells at the TV. I know we all do it. I'm certain. Now, have I ever gotten mad to the point where I am throwing or breaking things? No. Okay? And I'm thankful for that. Because, like, every now and again, I will see those videos and it just makes me feel better about myself. You know? That I don't have to go out and get a new whatever it is I broke. You know? But I mostly watch baseball, NBA, basketball, of course. I watch college too if it's on, but mostly kind of stays with the NBA. And then football, college, and NFL. Number 7, I may or may not have a Stitch addiction. Look, there is more that could maybe be added to the background, you know, holiday wise. You know, not just the blinking snowflake lights and, you know, penguins, which I have a love for. Granted, that does light up at the bottom. I just don't have it lit up at the moment. But you know, I mean, there are worse things to be addicted to. And yeah, it happens. I'm sure we have that one thing that we're addicted to. You know, maybe that one movie, cartoon, or cartoon character, you know, band, artist in general, whatever it is. I'm certain. Number 8, my least favorite trigger. And again, if you clicked on this and you already know these things, you're probably screaming at your phone or whatever it is you're using. You're probably right. But spit painting. And I always say it's no offense to whoever created it because I don't really know. But I can't do it. It's not my thing. You will probably never see me do it. There are people over on TikTok who have requested it and of course, you know, done it, but I'm not doing it all the time. I can't bring myself to do it. To me, I will always describe it as someone chewing with their mouth open. I can't do that either. Plus, I mean, who wants to be, granted, thankfully not really, painted with spit? Also, I think I mentioned it on here, I'm not really sure. It might have been over on TikTok. But there was one time I was scrolling through my For You page and a girl come up who was doing it and she took it way too far. Like, I wanted to vomit. Pretty much everyone else in the comments did too. I don't blame them. Number 9, my favorite trigger. Now, I have multiple, honestly. Like what I mentioned before with the real person ASMR videos, you know, I have found that I love the makeup videos with those. I don't know what it is, but they're really therapeutic to me. I also love, like, if a video, like, they use measuring something with a measuring tape. I don't know what that is. I don't know what started it or whatever, but I don't know. I'm kind of here for it. Number 10, my comfort TV show is Friends. Now, I started watching again in 2019. You know, when they had it on Netflix. And of course, took it off. I'm so sad about it, but I have it on DVD now, so I'm almost never not watching it. Now, if the TV has kept count of how many times I have watched it, it would probably be a lot. I don't know the exact number, but it would be a lot, I'm sure. And I am certain we all have our comfort shows. Just like the music what I mentioned earlier with number 4. I am certain we have that comfort, TV show, and like I said, band, artist in general. That just happens to be mine. It helps when my mental health is just crap. Let me tell you. And it's nice having something like that can instantly, when you put it on, you will be in a better mood. Alright, I think I'll add at least one more, so I'll make this like a bonus. So, number 11. Now, you will find, maybe, probably, on this channel, or maybe wherever you follow me, we like to kind of overshare things sometimes. It happens, okay? Don't come for me. I told you, judgment-free zone, okay? So, if we go back to number 6 about the sports, and again, I know a lot of you know, she's going there. Probably. You might be right. Of course, I can't read your minds. Can't talk to you directly. I mean, I'm talking to my phone. But you might be screaming. Again, if you've been with me for a while. So, if you watch my 1 hour, showing off my drawings video, it's in there. May or may not be a Cavs fan who has a giant crush on a Denver Nugget. I mean, I have no regrets. I don't care. Obviously. I mean, I never really saw the harm in it anyway. But again, a lot of you might be screaming through your, again, phone or wherever it is again you're watching. Girl, yeah, we get it. Aaron Gordon. I became a fan in 2020. So like 5 years ago, I get crazy going on 6. And then, started listening to the music. Which is kind of wild again, 6 years pretty much. Now I pretty much listen to him all the time. All of his songs are on my repeat mix list on YouTube Music. So, yeah. I didn't know where to go with that. We all know how I feel by now. Okay, so let's just leave it there. So that is my 10 with that added little bonus. So really 11 facts about me. Again, for all of the newer people who have come in, I hope we've learned something, we got to know each other a little bit. Any more questions, maybe feel free to leave them. I could do a little Q&A video, But again, thumbs it up, subscribe, follow me everywhere else. And until next time, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.